Hello everyone, and welcome to the latest Minty Reacts, and this is a pretty exciting one, because we are back for Tales of the Jedi, episodes 3 and 4. Yes, I am doing both episodes 3 and 4 in one batch, and I'm going to be doing episodes 5 and 6 in one batch in one reaction episode, just to get through them, because these are short enough episodes. Of course, I say that, and these two episodes are like the longest two in the season, but doesn't matter. That doesn't matter. We're still doing them all at once, and mostly it's because I've heard that episode 4 is one of the best things in recent Star Wars, and I'm going to want to watch it right after episode 3 anyway, so might as well just do them all together. And also, it gets through the season a little quicker, as well, since I already have some ideas for what to record and what to do reactions to after Tales of the Jedi, to go along with Arcane and then the rest of Andor, which Andor's coming up to an end soon. But either way, we have episode 3 and 4 here, Tales of the Jedi. I believe we're still following the arc of Dooku as he's falling to the dark side, which is so tragic so far. Just so tragic seeing this slow burn turn to the dark side. So, without any further ado, let's just get right into it. So, in 3, 2, 1, let's just go. Oh, Mace Windu. Let's go.
Master Catray died from an ambush. My instincts tell me it is not that simple.
Yeah, doesn't sound that simple. You can't really ambush a Jedi that easily.
Was killed. How did the senator escape?
Ooh, also good question. That's a very good question as well.
To return Master Catray's body to the Jedi Temple, so she can have a proper burial. But something more should be done.
Yeah, Windu. Why don't you care about the death of a Jedi?
My friend, your devotion to rules is sometimes inspiring and sometimes maddening.
True that, which is ironic given the fact that it's Mace Windu. Given the fact that it's Mace Windu, it's just, I just find it ironic the fact that he's like the rules lawyer, basically. He's like, no, we're going to be a hard ass about this, like we're going to follow these rules, when the rules don't benefit anybody except for the Senate. Interesting ship. I know we've seen this ship many times before, or this design of ship many times before in Star Wars, but like, just an interesting ship. It's always cool just seeing ship designs in Star Wars and in sci-fi.
We are here to see Senator Larrick. We are saddened by what happened to Master Catray.
Are you? Are you though?
Will be missed.
You don't sound.
Senator Larrick.
You don't sound sad that she's gone. I don't know, I get a bad feeling from this already. I'm getting a negative feeling from this already. This feels shady.
I was at my residence on Coruscant when I was contacted by these rebels.
Ironic. This was before that time, but ironic.
Choose to go without a security detail?
Because I hope for peace on Raxus, and I'm willing to do anything for it.
Yeah, but security detail is just common sense, though.
The Jedi that she was, she refused to let me out of her sight.
Yeah, because that's common sense again.
Before we do that, I'd like to see where you and Catray went to meet this informer.
Intriguing.
Go back there and
Dooku, what? Dooku knows something. Dooku knows something's going on.
To the Senator's distress.
Dooku has that feeling.
By the time
He's got that
we
feeling.
arrived, it was too late to save Master Catray.
let us be on our way.
That all just sounds shady. That all sounds incredibly shady, and they are hiding something.
Would you want Catray to leave without finding out what happened to you?
I would want her to follow protocol.
Of course you would, Windu. Of course you would, because you're Mr. Protocol over here. But if she was, like, murdered, why would you want to follow protocol for that? Because she was murdered. You'd want to find out who murdered her, get her body back. Windu makes no sense. Windu makes no sense. He's just such a walking hypocrisy. Okay, there definitely was a skirmish here of some sort. Those are blaster marks. They're foreshore. Something foreshore happened here, but wonder what.
I couldn't give you an exact number. Master Catray exited the ship
right.
first, and before she could clear the area, they descended upon her.
Right. That sure they did.
Firing upon her immediately.
From what I can remember, it was terrifying.
Alright, I know that trauma affects memory, but this is all sounding bad.
Why are there no blast marks on your ship? No damage?
True. That's true.
For a Jedi to succumb to a surprise attack is rare. Unless that attack is from someone one would trust.
They ambushed her. They ambushed her.
Dooku, stand down.
The guards killed her.
Oh, well, he's dead now, too. He's dead now. Okay, so the guards ambushed. Huh. Intriguing. Intriguing. I love how in this series we get to see Dooku just be a badass. Because Dooku's being a badass. Yeah, those droids are done for. Those droids done for.
You and all of the Senate puppets will see a reckoning. No!
Oh, well, he's dead. Technically did to himself, though. Did to himself. He fired first. He shot first. Windu deflected. That's his fault. And Windu doesn't give a shit. He just killed man. Does not give a shit.
We are part of a group who learned Larrick was using his Senate seat to become rich at the expense of our people and planet.
Oh, so he's a capitalist. Okay.
Industrialize the land.
Mm-hmm.
He was selling off our planet, piece by piece.
Aha. So the greatest crime he committed was capitalism. Fair enough. Makes sense. Understandable. This guy's in the right then. This guy's completely right in the right.
Why did you let the senator live?
Because we were going to force him to put forth our own agenda at the next Senate hearing.
That makes sense. So, in a way, blackmail him, kind of.
It's
true.
evident throughout the galaxy. Jedi claim peace, but mostly keep law and order for the rich and powerful.
It's incredibly true. Anakin points that out in episode 3. It's so interesting seeing that ideology and seeing that whole statement, basically, of the Jedi being lapdogs and not peacekeepers, which we get later on in the prequels, not as well shown, but we get it. It's really intriguing seeing that early.
While faulty, does have its points.
I'm surprised to hear that from a Jedi.
Dooku being basked in the red light, showing his turn to the dark side symbolism.
And evolve, Samaj. It is the only way you will truly have victory. I say that for all of us.
Yeah, but yeah, the symbolism there of Dooku being basked in the red light, showing his turn to the dark side. It's great. Great. But yeah, I mean, the guy's right, though. The Jedi are just puppets for the Senate, and for the rich and powerful, they're not actually peacekeepers.
Do you think the Jedi will truly keep peace if they continue to take everything the Senate says as law?
That's true. That's a good statement to ask there, Dooku.
Nor ego.
Right, Windu. Right, Windu. You don't involve yourself in politics or ego. Sure, you don't. Sure, Jan. Sure. But again, Dooku's right there. It's like, can the Jedi truly be peacekeepers if they basically have masters over them that have completely other means? Hey, it's Yoda. Let's go. But also, Jedi funeral is cool. I don't know if we've actually seen a Jedi funeral before in Star Wars. We probably have. I just can't remember.
It flowed with certainty through her.
You can see it in Dooku's face that he's already questioning a lot more than he has been for years at this point as well. For at least a few years at this point. But you can see he's questioning the actual Jedi Order.
I am told you will be presented with Master Catri's council seats.
Oh, really? Intriguing.
Is this something you knew was happening before we left for Raxus?
I was as surprised as you are now.
Right.
I will speak to the council on your behalf.
How kind of you, Master Jedi.
Did Windu find out when everyone else did that he was going to take the council seat, or did he know ahead of time? I think he knew ahead of time, to go back to the conversation they had prior about the fact that, he doesn't like bringing politics or ego into it. I think he does. Now on to episode 4. Oh wait, this is Jedi Library. Yeah, this is the Jedi Library. Oh, I wonder if we're going to see Jocasta Nu. That'd be cool if we do. That'd be cool. We don't see enough Jocasta Nu in Star Wars. Dooku, what are you doing, though? What you doing, Dooku?
Please enter security clearance code. Code accepted. Master Sifo-Dyas.
That's not his code.
Camino. Location deleted.
Dooku, what are you doing?
Camino archive data deleted.
Okay, Dooku just deleted Camino. That means the cloning's already happening there. Yeah, that means the cloning's already happening there, and he's hiding it. Oh no. Dooku, what are you doing?
What's causing all the excitement, Master Jocasta?
Hey, it's Jocasta Nu. There we go. I know we had to see her at some point.
Sith Lord, or
Oh.
so he claimed to the Jedi High Council.
Oh.
Where was this encounter?
Tatooine.
Okay, so this is happening. So this is happening during episode 1.
Qui-Gon Jinn always had such an active imagination, as did you,
Really?
Dooku.
Okay, so it's happening during Phantom Menace. So this is when Qui-Gon first met Anakin, found Maul, and they don't believe him. Of course, because of course the Jedi Council doesn't believe him about a Sith Lord being there.
Well, all statements to the council.
Hey, it's Yaddle.
Rather surprising.
Okay, so now we just know Yoda's the only one of his species that talks like that. Cool, good to know, good to know.
Report to the council. Tell me about this mysterious attacker on Tatooine.
He was red, had a double lightsaber.
Never to be taken seriously.
Of course not.
Speaking on behalf of the council, there's no reason to cause undue alarm.
So
Really? 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 Yaddle, really?
Wisdom of the council is to be cautious until we know more.
That's the problem with the council, though. That's the problem. Because they're too cautious, they miss everything happening.
I will not be there to protect you, my old Padawan.
You need not worry, Master. Obi-Wan fills that role.
Good old Obi-Wan. Good old Obi-Wan.
Good. I should like to meet him someday.
Oh, that's poetic. Well, Dooku, you will meet him one day when you capture him and torture him. And then tell him, hey, the council is run by a Sith Lord. And then he doesn't believe him. Oh, wait, that makes it even more tragic that even as a Sith people don't believe him. Wow. I'll talk more about it at the end, but yeah.
It is the way of things.
Indeed.
That is the way. It is the way. Your Padawans grow up and they go out on their own. Alright, Yaddle knows something's going on. Yaddle knows something's going on. Wow, that was just a cold open. Wow, okay. A lot happened in the cold open. But yeah, that's even more tragic that even as a Sith Lord, Dooku was still trying to help the Jedi and still trying to be like, no, there's a Sith Lord leading the Senate. Get rid of him. And Obi-Wan's like, nah, that's not happening. Nah, I don't know what you're talking about, man. I don't know what you're talking about. They just listened to Dooku. Then the entirety of the Empire would not ever have happened. That's sad.
With this tree, having been born here on Coruscant, a planet of steel and stone.
Yeah, that would make perfect sense. If you're born a city planet that has no greenery, a single tree would be impressive.
It is time to let him go.
And you can do this.
That's sad.
What choice have I?
Yeah, just gotta move on. Can't have attachments to him. Because that's the Jedi way, right? You can't have attachments to people, right, Yaddle? Right? Right? And remember, Jedi can't have attachments to people, even their Padawans. No emotions at all, because they're the Jedi. This just further goes to show that the entire Jedi Order in the prequel era was completely flawed from the ground up. Like, they were just completely flawed. So it's no surprise that Dooku turned to the Sith. It's no surprise that Anakin turned to the Sith. Because none of them ever listened. None of them ever did anything. Some beautiful architecture, though. Beautiful, beautiful architecture in Coruscant. Alright, Dooku, where are you going, though? Where are you going? Oh, he being Pops. Okay. Okay.
On Jin, you allowed Maul to kill him.
You lost an apprentice, and so did I.
Yeah, fair enough, fair enough. It's fair trade.
He could have been a powerful ally.
For you, perhaps.
You question my loyalty? Always.
He's a Sith. You gotta question everything.
For Diaz, Camino, the clones, I have betrayed everyone and everything I know.
Yeah. Welcome to the Sith.
This ends here, Sith Lord.
Wouldn't it make more sense to like record them and then present it to the council? Well, I guess not. The council wasn't listening anyway, so all they want is proof, but they don't like to listen to proof.
Whatever your crimes are, help me now.
When you heard, you know.
He's too far gone. He's too far gone. He can't.
Whatever you have done, you can make up for it now by bringing him to justice.
No, it's not gonna help. It's not gonna help.
The Jedi blindly serve a corrupt Senate that fails the Republic it represents.
Ironic you should say that, Palpatine, who's also part of this corrupt Senate, who's making it even more corrupt. Ironic. I hate Palpatine. I really do. I hate Palpatine.
I know you are.
He's too far gone. He can't.
It is too late.
Yeah, it's way too late. He was trying to warn the council this whole time. They never listened to him. Now that basically it's on Yaddle. Now she's like, oh, I can help you, I can help you. He's like, well, you did want to help me when Qui-Gon died. Before Qui-Gon died. Could have prevented that, but no. No, we need proof. Meanwhile, Popper's just over here being like, yes, yes, this is exactly what I want. We kill a Jedi and I get an apprentice. Ooh, perfect, perfect. Freaking Palps, man. Freaking Palpatine.
You were right about so many things. The council should have listened.
Yeah? Yeah, they should have.
Qui-Gon did not have to die.
No, he didn't. Unfortunately, the council didn't listen. And that's the problem. They didn't listen. And they never did.
It is you who has run Dooku into the arms of evil.
I mean, yes, technically, but also he was literally trying to warn them from the very beginning. Oh my god! Dooku, you crushed Yaddle in a door! Holy hell!
Master.
Oh! Yaddle's back, using that force. It's taking everything out of her, though. It's taking everything out of her. I got the Star Wars motif in there, though. Got the Star Wars motif. That Twin Suns motif. She can't hold it. She's out. She's done. She's just not crushed, but she's done. This is the end of Yaddle. She's not making it out of here alive. There's no way she can. Which explains why we never see her again past episode 1.
Already so many have suffered for what you call order.
Yes, but they didn't have to. The death of Yaddle. Yep. Well, Dooku's fully on the dark side now. He just murdered someone in cold blood. Damn. Damn. Oh, what a great couple of episodes there. What a phenomenal couple of episodes. And, whew, boy. wow, did it make Dooku's entire story incredibly tragic, even leading into the later prequels, episode 2 and 3, and the Clone Wars as well, but mainly episode 3. Oh boy, wow, is Dooku such a complex character. And that's the thing. Dooku was right the whole time. We saw that he was right the whole time. Now, granted, we as the audience have foresight of seeing what happens later, but Dooku was right. He literally was trying to tell the Jedi Council the entire time, just listen. Just listen. There are evils out there. We need to go find them. But no, just like they said in episode 3, on the one planet, it's like the Jedi aren't peacekeepers. They're not. They're just servants of the Senate, which is already corrupt and led by Palpatine. And Palpatine, who is evil, who is just straight evil. So it's like, yes, it was all corrupted the entire time. Dooku knew it, and he was trying to tell them, which makes it even more tragic. And like I mentioned in the in-between of episode 3 and 4, it makes it even more tragic given the line that he says about Obi-Wan, because he literally is telling Obi-Wan, like, even after being a Sith Lord, he still has that slight bit of hope in him, so there's a little bit of hope in him, that the Jedi Council can still listen, and he's telling Obi-Wan just point blank, there is a Sith Lord in charge of the Senate. Trust me, I know, because he's the one who's teaching me. And then Obi-Wan's like, nah, that can't happen. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm never going to believe you. It's like, literally he's telling you what's going on, and you're not believing him. Like, what the hell? Like, just what the hell, man? What the hell? And then Order 66 happens, and then all the Jedi are dead. So it just keeps building upon the tragedy. And it's like, if Qui-Gon had just had Dooku, okay, first off, if Dooku had been listened to, then Qui-Gon wouldn't have died, which then Obi-Wan wouldn't have had to be a Jedi Master or a teacher to Anakin, a poor teacher to Anakin, and then Anakin wouldn't have probably turned the dark side, and then the Empire wouldn't have happened. So it's just like this chain of events, all because the Jedi Council didn't listen to Dooku, and it's like, God. Oh, this show's great. This show's great. I really wish there was going to be a season 2. I really hope there's going to be a season 2 of Tales of Jedi, just to see more of these stories being told, either in the prequel era still with other characters, but I don't really know if we can do that, because I'm pretty sure Dooku and Ahsoka are kind of like the only ones who really can tell more of. Or like in the original trilogy era, it'd be cool just seeing the stories of other Jedi that are out there doing things. That'd be pretty cool. Or, sequel era. There does need to be some more stuff for the sequel era, because it is canon. So it's like, might as well just keep patching it like they did with the Clone Wars. Just keep patching the sequel era to hopefully make it make sense. I don't think it ever will. No offense to people who like the sequels. I at least like Force Awakens. I like Force Awakens, and I like The Last Jedi. I think The Last Jedi is really intriguing. But either way, beyond all that, let me know down in the comments what you think about these episodes of Tales of Jedi. These have been great. These have been really great, but let me know what you think about them as well. And if you like the video as well, leave a little like. If you like the channel as well, leave a little subscription. At the time of this recording, we had just actually passed 150 subscribers, which makes me incredibly happy, because it's like, wow, this is actually something. Like, never would have thought this was actually happening, like, honestly, this quickly as well for the channel. So it's a nice steady growth, which I'm really happy about that. So I'm really glad that you all are enjoying the content as well and want to see more of this. I'm really happy about that. But either way, if you want to watch more, there's a playlist right here of my Andor reactions, so watch those as well. They've been really great. And over here as well is a video that YouTube recommends, so watch that as well if you're intrigued. And until next time, stay rebellious, stay Sith lording, and I will see you all in the next one. Peace.